Hey,
That's a good way.
I missed you. I just came
I
back
missed you
from my
too.
van. I just came back
Yeah, you always on the bed.
yesterday.
Dang, that's what's up. Welcome back. We missed you on here.
Oh, thank you. I missed you. We need to catch up. Why are you so
Yeah,
serious
catch up.
today?
Because I made a video earlier right there. I was attacked by a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of snowflake conservatives was triggered.
Well, when are they not?
I triggered some conservative. You
When
know, and
are
I
they
just tell them I
not?
don't apologize for what I say. Yeah, you know, you got fake people on the right too.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We've seen it. It all unfolds eventually. But that's all right.
Yes, it all does.
That's all right. The point of this movement is to take care of each other. We've already established that our government's not taking care of us. So it's up to us to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
treat everyone like
Yep.
family, show some respect. Doesn't matter how people fight, how people stand. All that matters is that you make a stand. You know, everyone has a way of fighting battles differently, you know, whether it be rallies or events or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
You know, stand your ground, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you, though. I miss you.
I missed you too. I was like, man, I miss where Gina crazy ass at, man. I ain't seen your crazy ass in a
Yeah,
minute.
I've been off for a while. I've got a lot of things going on. So we've
Yeah.
got a few events. We've got
Mm-hmm.
Linda Sassour's coming. Her and the Muslim Brotherhood and ISNA
Okay.
are coming to Houston. And then David Hogg just recently left Dallas, but he's
Okay.
supposed to be making an appearance again in Houston. So we've got that coming up August 30th to September 3rd. We're trying to counter that. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. Right now, I know Benjamin Knight and a few other people over at the Texas Patriot Network are working on getting. Hold on, let me put this clip back in my hair. Working on getting permits to counter. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's going to be a pretty big turnout. But busy,
Yes.
like always.
Hey, we doing our part, you know. No matter, like you said, no matter what we doing, you know, you doing your part over here. I'm doing my part over here. You got
Yep.
everybody just do their part. Everybody just do their part and just stop worrying about the next person. Just do your part.
Yeah.
You know,
It, it's
don't
gonna
get
it.
distracted.
Yeah. It takes us all. You know, like I've said, there's a place for everyone in this movement. You don't have to do live feeds. You don't have to rally. You don't have to counter.
Right.
You don't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to do what we
Mm-hmm.
do, we have to know what's going on, you know, in your communities as well. I mean, even if you don't rally,
Mm-hmm.
just getting the word out on what's going on, you know, that brings people out to your community to where we can help in any way that we can, you know, and that plays a huge role
Yes.
in what it is that we do. So everyone has a place,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
just
Community. The community. You know, like yeah. You know, we got to reach our community. Like lately, I've been more passionate about just reaching the inner cities. You know,
yeah,
it's like get them to walk away. It's like it ain't about going ahead and supporting Trump. It just get away from that victim mentality. Get away from over there. You don't got to go ahead and support Trump, but
yeah.
just walk away. Get away from that nonsense.
Absolutely. I mean, people have spent there's, especially in the inner cities, like you'll see it down here in Houston. Um, People have spent their
Mm-hmm.
whole lives being indoctrinated, you know, especially a lot of the
Yep.
implants that come over, you know, from California or, you know, up north or whatever the case may be. They come down here to Texas and we're a whole other breed down here, you know, for the majority of our school districts and stuff like that. I mean, we still say the Pledge of Allegiance. We still, you know,
Yeah.
support our, you know, you know, our military men and women and our law enforcement officers. You know, we're still pretty conservative, you know, especially with our youth. But there's a lot of people that come down
Mm-hmm.
here and they've been indoctrinated their whole entire lives. So um, you know, when we go to these rallies, we go to these events, you know, we might be able to turn, there might be 100 people, 200 people on their side. We might only be able to, you know, have maybe a handful of them listen to our side and us do the same with theirs, and find a common ground with maybe one or two of them, maybe a handful of them if we're lucky. And there's a lot of people that are like, well, y'all aren't doing enough and this, that, and the other. Well, people need to understand too that a lot of our youth, they're not even open to dialogue. They don't want to hear the other side, you know. So the
Mm-hmm.
fact that we're even able to go into a crowd full of these leftists, of these liberals, of these kids that have been indoctrinated their whole entire lives, and literally undo a lifetime of what they've been taught, what they've been raised in, literally be able to undo that in a matter of, you know, an hour or two and open up their eyes. That's a huge feat for our side, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I mean, we're going to have to all, you know, do our part, and I think the inner
Yes.
cities is definitely a great place to start. You know, all you have to do is plant the
Yep.
seed. Just plant the seed. It's simple
Yep.
as that, you know. Just plant the seed and let it grow, you know. So if we can
Yep.
get them
Yeah.
to if we can open up the door to conversation and bridge the gap and meet in the middle, even if it's a common ground as you know,
Yes.
I don't know, fucking, you know, agree to disagree and but show respect. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah. Yeah.
win. That's a huge win, you know?
Yes, yes, that's a huge win, and that's why it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
That's the way it's actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
Common ground. There's supposed to be intellectual conversations.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be our conversation, your conversation. It's intellectual conversation.
Yeah.
Open dialogue. We're supposed to have that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We shouldn't have to push our side no more than they push our side their side down our throat, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
once again, if we open up the door to conversation, we can bridge the gap and, you know, plant the seed. So love is the bridge between you and everything, you know. Show a
Mm.
little bit of love, spread a
Gina,
little bit of love. That's all you got to do. Spread a little
spread
bit of
love.
love. Yeah, give them hope,
Yeah,
man.
that's it. Yeah, just give them hope. Lately I've been on these YouTube videos, doing video with 3 or 4 people at the same time, and a couple of them on the video is not Trump supporters, some black guys, but we having conversation on how to reach the inner city. We, we,
Yeah.
we, we talking to each other man to man instead of baby to baby,
Right.
robot to robot. We coming at a man to man. You got woman to woman, and that's how we supposed to be. You don't have a problem with being a Trump supporter. I don't have a problem with being a non-Trump supporter, but let's get these inner cities. I need your help too.
Yeah.
We need just help that's in the inner cities. We all need that, and we need to get out of that. Oh, he don't support Trump. He ain't, no, 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 no. You don't got to. Like I said earlier in the video today, I said I'm not pro-Trump. Oh, you're not. I said listen to what I'm saying. I said I'm pro-America, pro-life. You want to be pro-Trump, fine, but that's the way I feel. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I have my own different dialogue, my own agenda on some things.
Yeah.
Everybody have different callings, and a lot of conservatives got butthurt when I said that. Oh, you're like, I looked at them like, okay, bye for this.
You know what I love, and oftentimes I don't even have to say anything. Tiny,
Mm-hmm.
Tiny is a proud boy, and he's
Yeah.
freaking amazing, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And his story alone will change. I mean, it will change anybody's mind on that side of the aisle. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
anyone
Mm-hmm.
that catches my videos or your videos or that's watching this now, I encourage you guys to you know, listen, go YouTube it. Tiny has been very open about how he was siding with the left, and it literally took
Mm-hmm.
one conversation. Like, he would go to rallies, he would go to events, he would go to rallies just to mess us up. He's a big old boy, you know. I mean,
That's a big dude.
he makes you look tiny, you know. I mean, when I saw
Right.
him in Austin, it was almost like looking up at a damn skyscraper. I'm a big girl, and I'm just like, I'm in awe over this big old man, and I'm like, dear Lord, have mercy. Thank God you're on our side. Um, but he was on their side because he was just he allowed the media, he allowed you know, his friends and to kind of brainwash him into believing that, you know, we are this, you know, we were we were all the same. We're, you know, we're all anti, you know, whatever, and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is they believe that we are. We're all racist, we're all Nazis. It doesn't matter if you're black, you're still a racist. You know,
Yep.
it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter if you're, you know, gay, you're still sexist, you're still, you know, anti LGBT, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people,
Mm-hmm.
they throw the dumbest labels on us. It's really up to you if you choose to wear it or not. They can sit there and throw their labels all day long. Doesn't mean that it's
Right.
true. But
Mm-hmm.
Tiny has a beautiful story. I encourage everyone to listen to it. It took one conversation, one, and he is not only one of our biggest supporters, um,
Right.
but he's a brother to every single one of us. There's no lengths that this man will not go to be by your side and fight for the
Mm-hmm.
cause and for his brothers and his sisters, uh, and it really opened up his eyes. So I really encourage anyone on that side of the aisle,
Mm-hmm.
if you really truly believe in the things that you're fighting for, go listen to his story, because once upon a time he was just like you, just like
Yes.
you. And it took one conversation, one conversation and
Mm.
one hug from our side to change it all around. It really is a
Mm.
beautiful story.
That's love right
That is,
there. That's love right there.
it is love. Nothing but love, and he's a good man. But his story will bring you to tears. It really will. So I encourage everyone to do that. They don't know what we're about. They have an idea of what we are.
Right.
And then whenever they come into
Yes.
contact with us, everything they thought they knew is complete opposite of what they believed.
Yes.
And we
Mm-hmm.
welcome them, arms wide open. There's a place for you here too. Even if you don't agree, there's still a place for you here. All we ask is
Y'all need
that,
a hug?
yeah, all we ask is that, you respect us and we respect you. When that respect stops
Yep.
and you throw
Mm-hmm.
the first swing, or, hit below the belt, I mean, we're not just going to
Mm-hmm.
sit back and we're not just going to sit back and take it. We never throw the first punch, but we'll definitely finish it, you know. But
Yes, we will.
we're open to conversation. That's what we want
Yeah.
to do. We want to talk, meet in the middle. I mean, we all have to come together no matter what side of the aisle you're on, left, right, in the middle, somewhere in between.
Yeah.
We have to
Yes.
take care of each other. At the end of the day, ultimately, that's all we got,
Yeah. That's all we got.
you know.
And we got. This is turning into a civil war. This has turned into a civil war, left between right. And I ain't talking about the bombs and the explosions. I'm talking about being around each other in the community. How we are so divided, and the hate is real. I seen more. This the most hate I have seen in my 45 years of my lifetime.
Yeah, yeah, it's
When it
sad.
comes to political views, and I never saw it, like this. You know,
It's sad. Yeah, it's
it,
sad,
it, it
but
is. It is.
I have faith in what we're turning.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna call. I have faith in what we're turning out to be. I mean, this is not
Mm-hmm.
only this is not just political. We're showing love and empathy and compassion and support,
Yes.
um, to
Mm-hmm.
everyone from all walks of life, no matter your
Yes.
ethnicity or where you come from or who you are or your background or your sexual preference, or it doesn't matter if you're a janitor or a CEO. At the end of the day, I mean, I have faith, I have hope in what it is that we're becoming, and
Yes.
the momentum
Mm-hmm.
is definitely picking up. I mean, we are going, and it's not going to stop until we get to the top.
Yes.
And I really believe that we're getting there.
Yes.
Look at how much ground we've been able to cover in just this amount of time. You know, we're
Yes.
making a we're
In a
making a
short
lot
amount
of
of time.
yeah, we're making a lot of changes, and the silent majority is no longer silent. That's amazing.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm excited.
Man.
I'm proud to be a part of
Yeah.
it. I'm really thankful and blessed in the people that I've met, in this time. So, anyways,
Yeah.
let me let you go because we're grilling. We've got some food on the grill, and then we're about to go swimming with the kids. But I love you, and I miss
All
you.
right.
Call me whenever your video's done. We'll
Love you,
catch up.
Gina.
All right, bye, babe.
All right. Holla.